Hey guys, this is Melissa Zad for Into Boxing, and I am so delighted to be joined by the legendary Zolani Tete. How are you doing?
I'm good, ma'am. How are you?
I'm not too bad. We've just had the press conference ahead of the big fight on Saturday night. How are you feeling?
I'm super ready. Looking forward to the fight, and I'm excited to be here, back again in UK.
How many times have you been in the UK to fight before?
I think 4 or 6 or 7 times. Yeah, I've been fighting here in UK, so it's more like I've been fighting in my hometown now.
Yeah, so you must be super comfortable here. Obviously, you've been here quite a lot. What do you make of your opponent on Saturday?
Jason is a good fighter. He's one of the best fighters that has ever been produced in UK. He's worked his way up, and I believe he's looking forward to the fight as well. But the unfortunate part is that he would be facing me, and unfortunately I've got a route to run, so he's standing on my way, and unfortunately for him I'll have to take him out on this one.
I just love the confidence that's emanating off of you. The fight is a really exciting one. It's for, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, it's for the Super Bantam, IBF, International, and also the Commonwealth. So there's a lot on the line, Does that pressure add to your fuel, or does it kind of make you a bit more nervous?
It's just motivating me to know that once again I'm fighting for these titles. I believe in my country no one has ever fought for a Commonwealth title, so I'll be the first one to bring the Commonwealth in SA, and I'm looking forward to the fight. I'm excited, and I just can't wait.
How does it feel? Obviously, you're someone who is, of course, going to be passionate about the sport. How does it feel to sort of live that dream, be fighting for these big titles, to be on big promotions?
It's one of the best feelings that a fighter could have, when you live the dream. First it was a dream, and now you're living the dream, and now you pursue with the dream. So it's one of those feelings where you feel like, what, no matter what, I believe I've achieved in life. Just by being here in the UK several times, it says a lot to me. It says a lot to my family, and I believe in my country as well, because I'm not just representing my team and myself, but I'm representing my country as well. So it's exciting, and I believe I've done a lot for myself.
How did you get to this position? Because obviously, I feel that with boxing, one of the things that brings people together is that it's not always, people don't always choose boxing because it's the easy route. It's not an easy route at all. How did you get to this position? What motivated you?
I believe boxing back in our country is a way of living. There's not much of jobs back in South Africa. So for us as young people, we choose sport, and unfortunately not all of us can go and play football and be successful in football. And boxing has been the second sport that you can live and you can make a living out of. So I was so fortunate that I joined boxing, and boxing has taught me life, and boxing has gave me life, and I believe I'm living boxing now, and I've got this life that I'm living through boxing. So I believe boxing is one of the best gifts that God has ever gave me.
Amen to that. At what age did you start boxing?
I started boxing when I was 8 years old.
Wow, 8 years old. And how old are you now?
I'm 32 now.
That's a really, really long time. That's a really long time.
It's been a long time since I started boxing, and I was so fortunate that some of the boxers, some of the people that I started boxing with are no longer in the sport of boxing. I don't know why me, but I thought, what, let me hang on this thing, because it's showing me flames, it's showing me life, it's showing me the better way to live. So that's why I'm here today.
It's positive. I mean, it's obviously made a positive influence in your life. You're a former world champion. What is that feeling to reach the pinnacle of the sport?
To be called amongst the big names in the sport of boxing, it's one of the greatest feeling that anyone could have. You just said I'm a former two-time. It's very hard to get an opportunity to fight for one title. For myself now, I'm in the virtue of getting another opportunity. So it's quite exciting. It's quite a motivation as well, and I'm looking forward to the fight, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity of becoming a 3-time world champion. So at least I've got something to look forward to now, to become a 3-time world champion. So I'm excited.
So that's the goal. We're going for 3-time world champion.
3-time world champion. That's my goal now.
If you have one message for your opponent on Saturday night, what would that message be?
The message would be protect yourself at all times, because whatever I'll be bringing, it will be to damage you.
Zolani Tete, thank you so much for your time. It's been such a pleasure to speak to you.
Thank you very much, man.